Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today being the daily challenge for August 3rd, 2026. The character has the Defect and the modifiers has Specialized. Start with 5 copies of a single card. Control Chaos. Start with FrozenEye at the start of your turn. Add 10 random cards to the bottom of your draw pile. And Binary card rewards contain only 2 cards. So Binary and Specialized will make it hard to go for Highlander. Man, I'll probably try to remove the 4 copies of the Specialized modifier, otherwise it might be hard to get more than 1 collector bonus. I also am playing a little earlier than yesterday. I don't see any familiar names right now, but I am still first from yesterday. Yeah, very happy with that. So yeah, I assume the glitchers, as Gemini mentioned, might have taken the Sunday off. And yeah, I think this might be the first time I'm actually first. Like there were a few times where I was first theoretically, where like obviously you had some glitchers and people with like billions of a score. But yeah, yesterday, first time that I'm actually first. Alright, so we started with 5 copies of Leap. That's not the worst card, but yeah, if possible, I will try to go for Highlander after all. We also started with Frozen Eye. When viewing your draw pile, the cards are now shown in order. Okay. Alright, so in terms of leads, I see a 3 lead path meeting here to get 2 more elites and 1 question mark room. Getting there on the left gives me 1 question mark room. Getting there on the right gives me 2 question mark rooms. So yeah, I think I'll go on the right here. Okay. Alright, so starting off with the jar worm. Leap is really nice for the jar worm, right? Let's do dual cast. Do I want to do another defend? No, let's do a strike. Who's my final boss? It is the slime boss. Okay, so I do need some good attack cards for it. Alright, oof, okay, just 1 strike usable there. Alright, 10 incoming. Let's do another leap, zap, and strike. Actually, yeah, I should have played the defend. That strike was useless. Actually, I guess it dealt a little bit of damage with the lightning orb. Sweeping beam cell. I think beam cell might be better. Let's try that. Sweeping would have been nice too for some AoE damage here. I got some HP for, or some gold for HP. And here I got my first curse injury as well as the golden idol. Enemies throw 25% more gold. Okay. Alright, spike and acid slime. Let's start it with the dual cast, strike, and a defend. Okay. And then here, beam cell and a leap and a strike. And then just need 2 more attacks. Did not get those. Alright. Yeah, I desperately need some good attack cards for the upcoming elites, right? Got a Snecko potion, hologram stack. Stack might be interesting, so would be the hologram. I think I'll take the hologram first. Stack will be better once I have more cards, right? Let's start with strike and then a hologram of strike. Might as well. No need to defend here. Right, here let's do dual cast, leap, and zap or strike. Let's do a zap. Okay. And then 9 incoming, let's do beam cell and 2 strikes. Beautiful. Right, barrage. If I had more orbs, I would have taken the barrage. I already have way too many leaps. I think I'll skip this one. Yeah, I don't think barrage is going to be useful at the moment. Not without any extra orbs. Right, I did get the sentries. Luckily, I do have the leap. Let me look ahead real quick. So next turn, I have 1 leap, and I can hologram another leap. And I have more leaps afterwards, and after that, I have a seek. Yeah, let's hope that'll be enough. Alright, let's do leap, dual cast, and yeah, wait. Okay. Alright. And then here, I think I have to leap, hologram the leap, right? I don't think there's another choice. Yeah, fine. And then let's also do a beam cell on you. Okay. Right. Okay, so here I have another leap. I am tempted. Next turn I might have trouble defending, right? Unless, can I seek something good? I do have a hyper beam. That's 26 damage. That's not, actually that would be enough if I play a strike on the backliner, but that's still not enough to be fully defended. Alright, hang on. Let's do leap. Strike 1. Let's do another strike here because I might be able to bring this guy down to 26 somehow. Okay, so I definitely don't have enough. Let's seek. Electrodynamics is not going to be enough, right? Boot sequence. No, that's still not enough. I think it has to be the hyper beam. Yeah, and what if I do the snake oil potion too? Let's grab the hyper beam. And then, yeah, I think I have to risk the snake oil potion, right? And hope that the hyper beam gets cheaper. It got more expensive, but the electrodynamics and all for 1 got cheaper. Okay. So let's do defend, then hyper beam, then electrodynamics all for 1. Didn't I just put a 0 cost defend back? I did, yeah. So I can do all for 1 U, and then beam cell and defend. Beautiful. Okay. So, yeah, that's Neko push and did allow me to perfect this one. Alright. Okay, we got the boot. Whenever you 4 less unlocked attack damage increased to 5, as well as an ancient potion and another leap. I keep getting offered leaps. I think I will try to go for Popper, so let's skip the Meteor Strike. Also, Meteor Strike is going to be really hard to play. Alright, so here, let's do Leap, Strike, Zap. Actually, really frustrating that off the first 7 floors, I got 2 leaps offered, even though I already have way too many. Did I have a 0 cost card? No. Let's do... Any strike barely does something. Let's just do strike and defend. Okay. And then 12 incoming. Let's do beam cell, strike 1, strike 2, and then the orbs are enough. Beautiful. Alright, sweeping beam. I think now I'll take a sweeping beam for some card draw. And then, yeah, I have to go left for the next 2 elites. I have no idea what to upgrade here. If I upgrade the hologram, I can maybe get a hologram chain. Actually, I wouldn't mind. Let me upgrade the beam cell because I'm a little worried about the upcoming boss. I will need some good attack cards, and I don't feel I have that many. We got Bottle Lightning on pick up, choose a skill search, come with this card in your hand. Oh man. I guess hologram? No. This is frustrating. If I had something with card draw, I would have taken the... Should I do zap? Let's do the zap, and then maybe I'll upgrade it. Yep. Alright, here I got the Lagvulin. Let's just do a zap here and wait. I should also look ahead, right? Yeah, I think the turn where I wake up the enemy, I will have boot sequence. That's not bad. And then after that, I have aggregate, sweeping beam, skim. Yeah, that might be good. If I don't draw anything extra, I think I should be fine. Alright. Anything I need to hologram in this turn? Another zap is not a bad idea. Let's hologram the zap. Really would like to get that upgraded. Then do beam cell and a strike. Come. If I'm not mistaken, I can do boot sequence, leap to be fully defended here, and then 2 strikes. Come. And then here, I can do aggregate, sweeping beam. Then do skim. I don't think that helps me, though. Alright, then do capacitor, melter. I can play everything I have here. Chill, rip and tear, electrodynamics, all for 1. That is really close. I'm off by 1. I am off by 1, which is a huge shame. I don't think there's anything else I can do, though. What a bummer. What a bummer. Actually, wait, I was off by 4? I thought I was off by 1. Oh, right, because I only had 12 orbs damage, not 15. Alright, fine. Is there any way for me to try to get overkill, or a combo, I guess? Not really overkill, no. Alright, that's fine. Okay, got Centennial Puzzle. The first time lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. If I had a Liquid Bronze, that would have been enough, right? Gain 3 Thorns. Genetic Algorithm, Ball Lightning. It is a little late for Genetic Algorithm, but it... No, I need an attack card for the boss fight. Let's take the Ball Lightning. Alright, here, Viscerant Chops, that's the, that's a Lagavulin, right? Yeah, let's risk it. Okay, fine. Alright, and this guy starts with debuffing me immediately, right? Let's do Dual Cast, Zap, and Strike. This actually might be a bit tougher than I'd like. Oh, no, never mind, I have leaps. Let's do Ball Lightning. This one doesn't count against my perfect, so I'm okay taking 2 damage. And then here, let's do Beam Cell, a Leap. You know what? Just to be safe, let's hologram a leap. Okay, I'm hoping my orbs will deal a good amount of damage. Alright. And then, oh, great, I got a buffer. Let's do buffer machine learning. Losing extra dex and strength here, unfortunately. Alright, Hyper Beam is a little tempting, but... There's a Sunder next turn. Sunder will deal 22, right? Plus 24 is 46. That's not enough. So go for the Estus Fragment. I think I'll do Hyper Beam. And then with the orbs, I think that should be fine, right? Because this will be 22. And then actually I can go for the S. Beautiful. Alright, we got Fast Size Helix. That's really nice. Prevent the first time you would lose HP each combat. Double Energy Recursion. How do you try to Recursion? Let's take the Double Energy. And then here I got the Lice. Let's do... wait, so this will be 14. Not quite enough to get rid of anything. I mean, I can play everything here, right? Let's do Beam Cell. Wait, this is 13. Yeah, let's do Beam Cell, Ball Lightning, and then a Strike, and then a Zap. Come. Yeah, losing only 6 HP thanks to the Fast Size Helix. And then here I can do Dual Cast and Sweeping Beam. Is that not enough? It is enough with the orbs, right? Come. Alright, we got a Power Potion, Glacier. Great defensive card. Let's definitely take that. Come. And here I got these sentries. Glacier's not a bad way to start. Let's do Zap and then Glacier. Okay. Hoping to get a few leaps next turn at least. Alright, yeah, beautiful. I can do double energy. Beam Cell. It doesn't matter which one. Let's target the backliner. Okay. Then do Leap. I think I have to hologram a Leap, right? 3 plus 4 is 7. Yeah, I need to hologram a Leap. Yes. And then do a Strike. Okay. Right. And then here I have another Leap. That's great. Let's do Dual Cast first, then do Leap. Okay. I still have one more Leap, and I still have the buffer. Will that be enough? Actually, Leap and Defend is enough to be fully defended thanks to my 2 Frost Orbs. Thanks to Glacier, really. Okay. And then because of the Control Chaos cards, I don't have to worry about these days. Let's do FTL. Oh, wait. Do I have a way to defend? No. Oh, that might be a problem. I do have a Bias Ignition next turn. That might be... Or if I draw it with FTL. Yeah, that might be worth it. Would allow me to defend this turn. And then Sweeping will give me a Recursion, which I don't need. Let's do Turbo, Sweeping Beam, Strike. Yeah, I guess I can do Recursion to get the Lightning Orb closer to the front. Okay. And then here I can do Core Surge. Wait, is All for One? Yeah, it might give me something good. Core Surge, All for One, FTL, Beam Cell. Do I need the Turbo? Let's do Heat Sinks and Hello World. Okay. Yeah, wow. Still have my buffer. Okay. And here Barrage is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, Red Letter Opener. Every time play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies, as well as an Explosive Potion, which I'll probably take over the Liquid Bronze Potion. Bullseye, Rebound. Let's take the Bullseye. Okay. Acid Slime here. Let's do Double Energy, Bullseye, Strike, Zap. That Double Energy was probably not really necessary, huh? Alright, 11. Let's do Ball Lightning. I think I'm going to hologram another Ball Lightning. Okay. Yep, that will force a transformation at 13, which is not too bad. And then here, let's do Beam Cell, Dual Cast, and a Strike. Beautiful. Alright, got a Fire Potion, which... Okay, you know what? I'm going to take it over the Intro Potion. I think now I'm ready for the boss fight. Streamline is nice. Barrage is not bad with the boot, but no, I think I need more orbs before I take the Barrage. Alright, should I upgrade that Streamline? I don't know if it's that useful. It does deal some good damage. I think, you know what? Because the Zap is always in my opening hand, let's upgrade it, make it a little easier to play. Alright, Slime Boss, let's see what you got. Let's do Bullseye, Zap, Glacier. Seems tempting, let's do it. It evokes one of the Lightning Orbs. Okay. Alright, here, let's do Dual Cast. Try Hologram a Zap. I think that's not a bad idea. Alright, and then a Strike. Okay. Should be able to transform, right? 7 seems very doable. Sweeping Beam will give me a Strike. Okay, not ideal. I actually am considering throwing the Fire Potion here just to make my life a little easier. Okay. I could have also dealt 5 damage with the Letter Opener. Should have considered that. Alright, here let's do Beam Cell, Streamline. Okay. I'm actually a little worried here. I still have the Explosive Potion that might be handy. Oof. Alright, everyone is attacking me here. Oh boy. Okay. I don't even have 3 skills, right? I think I'm going to use my Explosive Potion, then do a Ball Lightning and a Strike. Okay. Let's also do Echo Form. And then I'll lose my buffer. That's fine. Right, and then here, let's do... How do I do this? I think I could... wait, the enemy will transform 21, so the orbs are already enough. Let's do Chaos, Chill. And then, yeah, that should be fine here, right? Okay. Just need to deal a little bit extra damage. We got a Core Search here. And then Recursion. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, I'm glad I had that Fire and Explosive Potion. Without it, I would not have been able to break this one. All for one buffer. I think I'll skip. Try to go for Popper, although it's not being super easy so far. Here, I'm definitely going to take the Calling Bell. I'm going to pick up, obtain a Unique Curse and 3 Relics. We got Curse of the Bell, as well as Nunchaku. Every time we play 10 attacks, gain extra energy. Kunai, every time we play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dex. And Lizard Tail, whenever you die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead. Okay. Alright, so I haven't seen a single shop, haven't had a chance to remove any of the leaps, which I still would like to do. Alright, 2 lead path, either on the left, which gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question mark rooms, or going to the lead over here with a 1 question mark room at the end. If I start on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Middle gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And right side, it gives me 1... Oh, just 2. So I think the best path is start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's also a shop here. Let's hope I'll get some opportunities to remove some of the leaps. Alright, so here let's do Beam Cell, Glacier, Zap, and I should have done the Bullseye first. Oh, I can't even get the backline to the ground. That's fine, I'm fully defended here. Okay. Alright, lots of incoming. Let's do Sweeping Beam. Oh, a little too late for the double energy. Let's get rid of this guy with the Ball Lightning. Actually, I do something else. I could do Dual Cast. Let's do Dual Cast, and then... Yeah, and then do a Ball Lightning. Okay. Alright, lots of incoming here again. Unfortunately, looks like I will have to lose some HP. That's fine. I guess I have the buffer, right? Never mind, I'm not losing any HP here. And then here, let's do Strike 1, Strike 2, and a Leap. Okay. And then just need to deal 3... Actually, 1 more attack thanks to the boot is enough. Can I get 1 attack card? Thank you. Okay. Alright, Stack Discharge or Claw. I mean, I don't know if I like Claws. It does deal 5 damage because of the boot, and I don't really need Stack Discharge, so I guess I'll take it. Okay. Alright, here, I might actually need a good damage engine like Ritual Dagger, so I think I'll take it. Also, I feel like I have enough gold. Let's do a regular fight first and then the question mark room. I guess it doesn't matter too much. The Chosen here. Let me just briefly look ahead when the Ritual Dagger is coming up. Okay, I might have a chance to use it here. Let's do Bullseye, Strike 1, Strike 2, and Zap. Okay. Alright, and then here, let's do Claw, Streamline. Anything I need to hologram? I could hologram another Zap. It deals almost as much damage as the Strike there. Okay. Alright. And I did not draw the Ritual Dagger. It's going to take a little bit of time. So let's do Dual Cast here and wait. Okay, I think this should be enough. Oh no, I got the Dazed. So I was hoping to draw the Ritual Dagger with the Sweeping, which I can't now. Let's fully defend instead. Leap, defend, and that's enough, okay. And then next turn I have the Ritual Dagger. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, I was able to use it. We got a Swift Potion. Go for the Scrape is tempting. I don't have that many zero-cost cards, but I do have some. And with the FrozenEye, I will know exactly what will get discarded. And it's pre-upgraded. Let's take it. Okay, I wouldn't mind getting more zero-cost cards now, though. Alright, so Ritual Dagger is only 18. Is that enough? Wait, hang on. 14, 18, that is enough. So I can do Bullseye, Strike, and then Ritual Dagger. Beautiful. And then also do a Zap. Okay. And then here, Glacier would be enough to be fully defended with the buffer. Sweeping will give me a defend, which I don't need. Let's do Claw, Glacier. I think I'll hologram a Zap again, right? I'll also trigger the letter opener. Yep. Come. Right, lots of incoming here, though. Scrape will give me nothing useful, unfortunately. Yeah, still, it does deal enough damage, right? This would be 17, not enough. Well, if I get lucky with the orb, it might be enough. Fine. Let's do Scrape, then Strike, then Ball Lightning. And I have one of those. No, wow, I got unlucky. That's a shame. Alright, losing a little bit more HP than I'd like, which is fine. Let's do Beam Cell Streamline. Is that enough? No. Actually, a Strike is enough with the orbs, right? Yep. Alright, fine. We got Red Mask at the Savage Combat by 1 weak to all enemies, a Duplication Potion, Darkness Barrage. Should I give it and take the Darkness? The Barrage, although Darkness would allow me to get Overkill. Let's do it. I might have a fight where I can wait long enough for the Dark Orb to get me more than 100 damage. Right, here, let's start with a Zap, Sweeping Beam, and a Strike. Okay. Right, 21, that is a lot. Let's do Glacier. Wait, so I need 14 at least if I want to avoid damage. I have 9 right now. Yeah, it's not 14, right? Yeah, fine, let's do Dual Cast. Okay. Yep, losing 7 HP, that's fine. Another 21. Ritual Dagger is only 15. I don't think that's enough, right? Let's do Beam Cell, Streamline. The Ritual Dagger would be 23. If I do Claw, I think I'm 1 off. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Yeah, I mean, might as well play, right? Alright, and then I can do a leap here. Alright. Alright. Actually, I should have considered not playing the Ritual Dagger because then I could have brought it back with the hologram. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, Charge Battery Capacitor. I think Charge Battery is pretty good here. And then let's have the first Elite Slavers. I don't have high hopes here. I only have 23 incoming, though. Ray will give me just a claw, right? Should I drink the Swift Potion? It will give me a leap. The problem is the best defensive card is the Glacier. And that, well, actually, if I can only defend against 14. Yeah, let's do Glacier. That's 11. Then leap. Then zap. Okay. Alright, so I lose the buffer. So I have a duplication potion, which I consider using. I mean, I'll be vulnerable next turn, right? Now, after defending against 27. And I don't think there's anything next turn that will make my life easier. So I think I'll save the potions. Could have considered drinking the power potion too, though, right? No, let's do Charge Battery, Leap. And then let's do Dual Cast. Okay. Actually, I am fully defended here. Never mind. Okay. I'm going to be vulnerable too, though. Yep. Alright, that's a lot of incoming. Anything I can hologram. Not really. What if I grab a Scrape? I'll give me a Beam Cell, but I don't think that's quite enough. Actually, you might have to use a Lizard Tail here already. Unless, wait, if I duplicate the Leap, that's 18. I need 32. What if I duplicate the Glacier? It's going to be 14 plus 6 from the orbs plus 2, so 10, 20. I think it's going to be 30. I need 32, though. I mean, let's try it. Let's hologram the Glacier. Hope I didn't miscalculate. Duplicate that Glacier. Okay. Yeah, that is enough to be fully defended. And then I can also do a Ball Lightning as an attack card. Can I try it? Let's do it. Okay. Alright. So next turn, I will still be vulnerable. Ugh, that's so much incoming. The Speed Potion Swift Potion is going to give me only a leap. I think that's quite enough. Let's do Beam Cell. Sweeping Beam. Then Bullseye. Can I defend here? So I need 28. I have... Yeah, I think with the leap, at least I won't have to trigger the Lizard Tail. Alright, so I use the potion to basically not have to trigger the Lizard Tail, which is maybe not a bad idea. Alright, here let's do Double Energy. Ritual Dagger is 21. 27 together. I think I might do... Yeah, let's do Streamline and Ritual Dagger here. And then a Strike is enough. Alright. Did lose HP, but was able to use the Ritual Dagger. At least we got Runecatcher. One of your rest, you may add a card into your deck. A Fear Potion and a Chill, which I would love to get upgraded. Alright, I did get an early shop here. Very tempted. Very tempted to remove one leap at least. Okay. And then I think I'm good in terms of relics. Yeah, I don't think I need any of these. I think instead I should take a Cool-Headed. And maybe nothing else. Yeah, I do have another shop coming up, so let's wait. And the other shop is right here, right? Yeah, let's do 2 more question mark rooms. Until then, we got Centurion Mystic. Here I should try to get overkill with the Dark Orb, right? Cool-Headed is going to give me a Scrape, which gives me nothing useful, but that's fine. Let's do Cool-Headed, Zap. I think I'll do a Leap here. Yep. And then I can do... Should I still do Scrape? Ritual Dagger is going to be hard to use, right? Let's just do Scrape here. Come. And I can do a Bullseye too. Beautiful. Come. Alright, 12 incoming. I think I can use the Ritual Dagger, right? If I hologram... Do I have a Beam Cell or something like that? No. I can get a Beam Cell if I hologram the Scrape. But I don't think that's going to be enough. 36. That's so close. And I'm just going to rely on one of the orbs hitting this guy. Good. Okay. Alright, and then where's my darkness? I did not discard it, did I? Did I discard the darkness? Oh, I did with the Scrape. Alright, fine. I have to wait for a hologram. That's fine, though. Alright, so I think I'll speed this up. I'll be back when I'm ready to get overkill with the Dark Orb. Alright, so here, because I have the loop, it didn't actually take too long for the Dark Orb to get to 78, and I also have Bullseye ready, which means that it will deal over 100 damage, so once I evoke it with the Doom and Gloom, that should be 117. Beautiful. Alright, so I got Overclaw off the way, Beam Cell, Compile Driver. Well, I am still hoping to get Highlander, so I'm going to take the Compile Driver rather than Beam Cell, and really hope I have a way to remove 2 more leaps. We got Dark Imperia, whenever we obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6, okay. And here, speaking of curses, let's get a Decay Curse and increase my max HP, and more importantly, my actual HP. Alright, here in the shop, let's remove another leap before I even look at other options. Okay. There's a Mind Blast. That's not the worst. Could also grab Molten Egg and get the Mind Blast upgraded immediately. Let's do it. So whenever we add an attack into deck, upgrade it, and then grab the Mind Blast. Also, it's very tempting to grab the Sunder here. Yeah, let's grab the Sunder. And then, Turbo. Did I have a Turbo? I don't think I did. Yeah, let's grab a Turbo too. Okay. Could also grab a potion, but no, I think I'm good with the potions I currently have. Alright. Okay, I think I'm very happy with that shop. Just need to remove 2 more leaps now. Let's do Zap, Might Blast, play these strikes. Okay. Alright. Here I'm confused. I do have the buffer, which is nice. I can fully defend if I do leap and defend. I won't be able to play the ball lightning, but that's fine. Another 8. Ritual Dagger is only 24. Sweeping will give me double energy, which is not easy to play here. Oh, and I can't even do Ritual Dagger because it was too expensive. Fine. Yeah, I might just use the buffer, right? Although, if I do dual cast Streamline... actually, with the orb, that is enough. Otherwise, I would have lost my buffer to the decay. Alright, so recycle charge battery. I already have the charge battery. Let's take the recycle. Okay. And then here I got the Gremlin Leader. I have to get a little lucky here. So Scrape will give me a Beam Cell and Turbo. That's not bad. Not really necessary though, but fine. Let's do Scrape. Alright. Then Zap. I think I'll Might Blast this guy. Then I think I'll also Turbo Defend to get rid of this guy with the... You know what? No, I'm going to target the backliner. There's a very significant chance I might, yeah, get rid of the minion with the orb. Okay. Alright, and then here, let's do double energy and just ball lightning and Sunder for 48. Not bad. Alright. And backliner still not attacking. That's good. Ritual Dagger. Can I use it? I have a vulnerability potion. I'll be 36 with vulnerability. I don't think that's still going to be enough, though. Yeah, no, I don't think that's enough. Let's get rid of this guy with the Ritual Dagger. Then do Sweeping Beam, Compile Driver, and a Strike. Or Dual Cast. Let's do Dual Cast. More damage. Come. Alright. And then here I can do Streamline and Bullseye, and I think that should be almost enough. Not quite. And now I definitely need to kill the backliner with a Strike. Awesome. Alright, perfect this one somehow. Got lucky with the attack pattern for sure. Alright, we got Ornamental Fan. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block, which is nice. As well as the Blessing of the Forge, which I'll skip. And unfortunately, I don't think I can do reprogram here because I do rely a lot on orbs. Same with the Blessing of the Forge. Well, Blessing of the Forge also is makes me not take a Popper. Here, I'll definitely take the Shame Curse to also get Shuriken. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength, and also gain max HP. Okay. And then I think I'm going to risk not resting and instead upgrade, what, Ritual Dagger? No. Glacier. I think Glacier currently is my best defensive card. Let's upgrade that. And I still need to get that hologram upgraded. Okay. Alright, Champ with 12 incoming. Hang on, let's do Claw. I drink the Fear Potion. Let me drink the Power Potion first. Capacitor, Loop, or Snake Discharge. Not a fan of any of these. I guess I'll do the Loop. Okay. Then do Claw, Zap. So yeah, I can play everything. Let's do Leap, Defend, and then Mind Blast. 42, that's not too bad. Okay. Actually, it would have been... Yeah, no, it was 42. Another 12. I might have to lose my buffer here, right? Unless I can use the... Can I play 3 attacks? Not really. Double Energy. If I play Double Energy... No, the Thunder is too expensive, so I can't play 3 attacks. I needed 1 more dex to be able to fully defend, and unfortunately I can't, so... Or actually, I needed 3 attacks to trigger the Ornamental Fan, which I still can't. Yeah, fine. Let's lose the buffer. So, yeah, no need to play the Leap then. I think I'll probably just do Thunder in that case. Okay. Really hope I don't get attacked next turn. Nope. 24. That's the worst. Alright, I think I have to drink the Swift Potion here. Then do Double Energy. chill. Sweeping will give me a leap. It's maybe not the worst. Let's do sweeping beam, leap, bullseye, and a strike. I should have played the bullseye and strike first because that would have given me extra dex, but that would not have made a difference. I would not have been able to full defend here. Yeah, I got a little unlucky that I was being attacked every turn in the first 3 turns. Let's do beam cell, turbo, streamline. Anything into hologram. Let's do ritual dagger here, then hologram. What? A mind blast. That's actually stronger than what it was before. 78. Alright. Okay, that's not a bad split value, actually. Alright, now the enemy's transforming, and it's still weakened. The cool-headed will give me a scrape, which at least helps me get rid of curses. That's not a bad idea. And then I have a stack after that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do cool-headed, then scrape. Okay. And then I have a stack after that, which means I shouldn't play the compile driver. Let's just do a strike. Okay. Alright, so 48 incoming. So the stack is only 37. I was hoping for more, but I think that should be fine. Let's do claw, barrage, then stack. 39. Yeah, I'm still alive. I am hanging on to that lizard tail, which is nice. Speak too soon. Hang on. There's a force field. Let's make it a little cheaper by doing Hello World machine learning. And force field. And I think I can do turbo. Actually, no, there's no reason to play multicast here. So I probably didn't need to play that turbo either. 33. There's another stack, and I think I can hologram the Might Blast. That should be enough. Beautiful. Alright, yeah, no chance of perfecting, but did survive and still have my lizard tail. We also got liquid memories, and again, I'll skip this to go for popper. Okay. And nuclear battery might be interesting. I don't think I need ring pyramid or coffee dripper, because I might have to rest. I think I'll take the nuclear battery at the start of each combat, channel 1 plasma, because I don't really cycle through my orbs that much, so I think I can save that plasma orb for quite some time. Right, 1, 2. Only a 2-lead path in the middle. Oh, that has me worried that I might not hit enough shops, because there are only 2 question mark rooms at the very end. I think it might make sense to skip an elite to be able to hit a shop. Because even if I get some really random event, it's very unlikely I'll be able to remove 2 cards at those events, right? I think instead, I should go for a path with 2 guaranteed shops. What about the right one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, the right one has 1 elite and 8 question mark rooms, but still no guaranteed shop. I think I'll go in the path in the middle, because that has 2 guaranteed shops. I'm still also trying to get curses. I have 4. Wait, I have 4. Injury, Curse of the Well, Decay, and Shame. Right. Alright, let me go on this path, and then I can decide if I want to... that's not going to be 2 guaranteed shops. Still, I'm going to hope one of those question markers will either have a shop or a way to remove that extra leap. Let's really hope that happens. Alright, Mind Blast is only 42. I really was hoping for more. Let's do Leap, Turbo to deal 5 damage, and then Mind Blast. Okay. And then here, let's do Streamline, Strike, and there's no reason to play the Leap, so let's wait. Use up my buffer. Okay. And then I just need to deal a Sunder. Beautiful. Oh, I should have waited for a Chill Dagger. That's fine. Recursion Turbo. I already have a Turbo. Let's take the Recursion. Okay. Alright, let's definitely fight for a Rare Relic here. Maybe that Rare Relic will be Peace Pipe. Who knows? Let's do Might Blast, Zap, Chill. Then Compile Driver. Chill Dagger is only 24. Let's do Charge Battery. Ah, so close. Not too late to trigger it with the Lightning Orb. Beautiful. Alright, and then here, 88. Let's do Double Energy, Claw, Strike, Darkness, and the Defend. Okay. Yeah, here I'm losing my buffer, which is fine. That's what the buffer is for. Let's do... Coolhead is going to give me a Decay, which is not ideal. Let's do Bullseye, Dual Cast. Yeah, still might as well do Coolheaded. Okay. Alright. Then 54. I think I'll hologram the Might Blast, which once again is stronger than it was at the beginning. Alright. Yeah, Junior can no longer become weakened, which is good. Static Discharge Turbo. I already have this. I really don't need Static Discharge. I think I'll skip it. Alright. Oh man, I would have loved to lose a leap here. I don't think... Oh, yeah, I don't think I really need to recycle. I might need a strike less. Let's remove the strike. Okay. Alright, Exploders and the Spikers. Might Blast is 42. Let's trigger the letter opener here. And I think I'll do Might Blast. Get rid of this guy. We'll accept some damage, but that's fine. Don't have to deal with one of the Spikers. Okay. Alright, here, let's do... I think I'll just do leap, defend, another defend, deal 5 damage to all, be fully defended, and then also do bullseye. Okay. Alright, this guy's trying to explode. Let's get rid of that with the Sunder. Actually, I can Sunder the backline. Alright, that might be better. Let's do... yeah, I think if I do Leap, then Sunder, then I can do Ball Lightning here. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Block Potion, Chaos, Cool-Headed. I already have the Cool-Headed. Let's take the Chaos. Okay. And here, I get to add 3 colors cards, which is nice. Flash of Steel is interesting. Trip is not bad. And yeah, let's do Swift Strike, Trip, and Flash of Steel. Okay. Reptimancer here. Mind Blast. Only 46. Alright, let's do Zap. I could Mind Blast and the Hologram the Mind Blast. But then I might have trouble. It will deal a total of 80-something damage. I think if I throw the Fear Potion, that might be enough, right? So if I do Mind Blast, Hologram the Mind Blast. And then... Oh, that's not an... Wait, no, the enemies are weakened. That is enough to be fully defended with the buffer. And then worst case, I can use the Liquid Memories next turn to bring back the Mind Blast. And I might have to do that. Yeah, fine. Let's do it. It's worth it using 2 potions to perfect 1 elite. Alright. And my trash got a next to no bust chest you open contain 2 relics, and I got my Liquid Memories potions back. That's good. Cold Snap Reinforced Body. Let's take the Reinforced Body. And here's the big question. Should I do 2 more question mark rooms or 1 guaranteed shop? Oh boy. I am really going to try. I honestly don't know. I already skipped in lead, right? So I'm going to risk it. I'm going to do the question mark rooms. Okay, I did get a shop out of that. That's good. Let's remove the second to last leap. And I need 1 more card removal after this. Which means I should save gold in case I get another shop. So as much as I like to get Juju Bracelet, maybe Juju Bracelet is worth it. Okay, I'm going to take the Juju Bracelet. It's a little expensive, but possibly worth it. So normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Okay, I just need to save the gold, and ideally I would get some extra gold here too. Here is unique curse number 5. That's beautiful. So at least I got the curse modifier. We got Pendant. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Honorary Calcum if you enter your tomb without blocking 6 block. I need 1 more relic somewhere. Let's upgrade the hologram finally. Okay. Alright, nope. At least that's gold, so that's good, but no card removal. I have 2 more question mark rooms. Let's hope they give me something good. Alright, Scrape is going to give me a Flash of Steel. That's not bad. Let's do Scrape. Oh, it might make the Mind Blast a little worse. I should have played the Mind Blast first. That was my bad. Alright. No, I got lucky with the orb hitting the backliner. Good. Okay. Here, no one has attacked me. I can get rid of the decay. Save my buffer that way. Awesome. I can also just wait for the lightning orbs to deal enough damage to the Spiker, right? Or I can just hologram the Mind Blast. Yep. Beautiful. And then when is the Ritual Dagger coming up? Yeah, I think I can keep this guy alive until the Ritual Dagger shows up. Although I did just play... I'm dealing damage with the lightning orbs, right? So I don't have that much time. Do I have any card draw? Oh, no. Well, no. I think if I don't play any attacks... No, the enemy's dead in 2 turns. And I think I'm going to draw it in 3. That's a bummer. Alright, fine. I mean, I already got overkill, so Ritual Dagger is not that important, but still, it would have been nice to be able to have it deal more damage. Stack Claw. Let's definitely take the stack. Card removal. I can lose a leap. Oh my god, how lucky am I? How lucky am I? That is awesome. And I get a relic. So I got I Shiny and Highlander in the same turn. In the same event. That's awesome. So I got Oddly Smooth Stone Sedge come with 1 dexterity. That is super lucky. That is extremely lucky. I'm very happy that happened. Actually, at this point, I can upgrade all cards. Might be not a bad idea. Yeah. The only thing I'm missing is Skibdian. And actually, I might get Lightspeed. Yeah, let's upgrade all cards. Okay. Alright, that was super lucky there. I'm very happy with how lucky I got. I can no longer heal anyway, but yeah, might as well rest. Okay. Oh, I got another card reward, but yeah, I already have the stack, and I don't think I need to reprogram. Alright, Dono Deka, let's see what you got. I'm very happy I started with a chill, but unfortunately, in this case, it might not be enough. Although, no, I can get a Reinforced Body, right? Let's do chill, then Compile Driver. Then 1 energy, no, a 2 energy Reinforced Body is better. Let's do Mind Blast. Should I do the Zap? No, actually, I don't think I will. Let's just do Reinforced Body here, because that way I'll hang on to my Plasma Orb for a little longer. Okay. Alright, 26. There's a free double energy. That's good. Let's do Bullseye Glacier. It's a shame I have to use my double energy on the Flash of Steel. Give me a defend. And I am fully defended this turn, so maybe I'll wait. I'll be frail next turn too, though. And I'll have a bunch of curses. Yeah, I think I'll wait here. I also have the Liquid Memories and the Block Push, and I still have a buffer, which is good. I might have to use the buffer here, though. Yeah, the best I can do is double damage, Swift Strike, Leap, Defend. That's 15-21. If I use the Block Push now, I could also use the Liquid Memories Potion to bring back, how about a Reinforced Body or a Glacier? Let's do it. Yeah, save the Block Push for later. Okay. Right. 32. Okay, there's a Recursion. There's a Defend. I haven't triggered my Shuriken or Kunai a single time yet, right? Which is a little disappointing. Let's do Ball Lightning and a Strike. And let's do Recycle to trigger the Letter Opener. Okay, so there goes my buffer. And yeah, I think I'm running out of options. I still have the Block Potion, but that's not going to be enough for anything, right? 20, 32. That's actually exactly what I need. Let's do Charge Battery, Defend, and the Block Potion. Do I want to play the Darkness? Not really. And next turn I have to stack, and then turn after I have the Hologram. Okay, wait, I have some hope here. Alright, I still have 3 minutes. Let's do Beam Cell, a Ritual Dagger, if only that Ritual Dagger was slightly stronger. Let's do Stack to be fully defended. Then Chaos. Did not get a Lightning Orb, or a Frost Orb. Okay. Might have to hologram my stack, right? Let's do Trip. What is their Scrape gonna give me? Dual Cast? Yeah, I guess why not? Okay. Then do, Dual Cast Claw. Hologram, it has to be the Skim. The stack, I mean. Right? And then next turn I have another hologram. Oh, that one is not upgraded though, right? Yeah, it's not. I have a buffer. But I can't play it all. Oh, what a shame. So yeah, I think I have to hologram the stack. Wait, can I hologram the Mind Blast? It'll be, actually with vulnerability, it'll be enough to kill this guy, right? Yeah, beautiful. Do I want to do a Fragment next turn? Equilibrium? Yeah, I think I'm going to lose my, what do you call it? Perfect next turn, right? Should I do Machine Learning will draw me an all for one? I mean, yeah, sure. I think I definitely had a turbo in my discard pile. Okay. Let's try it. Let's do Claw, all for one. Wait, Scrape is going to give me a boot sequence. No, it's not upgraded. Okay, so I have to do all for one first. Alright, so there's a turbo. Then Zap, double damage Scrape. Wait, I thought... Oh, no, I didn't have enough space in my hand. I was hoping to get to the... Wait, Equilibrium is 19. I need so much more. I think I messed up. I think there was a way for me to get to the boot sequence. You know what? I haven't done a reload today. Let's do the one reload of the day. I just have to remember to play the same way because I thought I was doing really well. I got the stacks in the right turns. So let's see if the one reload of the day works. Alright, so I did Chill, Might Blast, Compile Driver, and then a 2 energy room for Spotty. Right, that's what I did. Okay, did not play the Zap. I remember that. Okay. And then here I did double energy Glacier. Do double damage. I don't remember playing a Bullseye. Okay, did I do Flash of Steel? Oh man, so I do remember drawing 2 cards. So it must have been Cool-Headed. I did not do the Flash of Steel. Right, I did Cool-Headed. I was fully defended and I did Bullseye. Yes, okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to do everything the same way until that turn. So here, let's do double damage Swift Strike, Leap 1, Defend. And then I think I drank... I brought back the Glacier. Okay. So still keeping everything the same way. 32. And then I think... Okay, stack is coming up in 2 turns. So here I did Recursion. How did I think it's 32? I must have used my buffer, right? Ball Lightning Strike. Defend. So that's... Yeah, wait. I don't remember using the... and then I did Recycle to deal 5 damage. Okay, I think this is still the same. How do I defend next turn, though? Yeah, I don't think 20. The buffer, right, okay. So yeah, then I did charge battery, defend, and I don't think I did the darkness. And then next turn I have to stack. Okay, so far I'm doing well. And I also might have saved some time there, that's good. Okay. So here the stack is enough. Let's do that. And then I think I also did the chaos, right? Which might have been a mistake in retrospect. But still, let's do it. And then I can defend and ritual dagger. Okay. And then here I had the hologram to bring back the stack. Alright. And then I did trip. Did I do the scrape? That's the big question. Yes, because then I can get to the hologram easier. And I get to play a dual cast. Okay. And then here I hologram the Mind Blast. Right. Hologram the Mind Blast. Get rid of this guy. And then I did machine learning to be able to get the all for one. Okay. Yeah, so here let's do claw all for one. Then turbo zap. And I think the key is let's do recursion. I'll recycle the Thunderstrike. And then the scrape draws 4 cards, and then I can grab the boot sequence of Flash of Steel. So I think that was the difference. I did not have enough space in my hand, but now I can grab the boot sequence after Swift Strike, boot sequence, equilibrium. Nah, it's still not enough. All right, I thought that would be the answer, but no, it still was not enough. All right, so I think this would have been pretty much impossible to perfect. If only I had drawn one more card somewhere, could have played the hologram, right? All right, let's do boot sequence. I think I'll do anything into hologram. I could hologram the Might Blast again. Let's do all for one. Hope it gets me the turbo. It did not. Let's do trip, beam cell, claw. Actually, I can still hologram the Mind Blast. That should be a good amount of damage, right? Actually, that's enough. Yeah, so only missed it by 1 turn, which is a shame. But I did get Highlander Curses, which I think should help my score quite a bit. 1308, that's not a bad score at all. So of the 6 elites, I perfected 4, although could have had a 7th elite. But I think skipping that elite was worth it. I did get Mystery Machine thanks to skipping that elite. So I missed out on potentially perfecting it and getting 30 points, so 55 points. But I did get back 25 of those, so I only missed 30. And I think I was able to get the Curse modifier because I had so many question marks on Act 3. So I think that did give me both the well-fed and the Curse modifier. So I think skipping that elite was definitely worth it. Yeah, only perfected the Act 1 boss, missed the Act 2, no chance there. The Act 3 one, I think maybe with a reload, I just need to get through the hologram a little sooner. Might have allowed me to perfect that one. I did get Overkillos easy. Combo might have been doable if I got lucky with aggregates, although admittedly I did not see a single aggregate, and the Control Chaos cards only gave me, I think, 1 or 2 aggregates. Was able to get light speed, and I like shiny. Yeah, not a bad score. I think Highlander Curses definitely helped me there. Let's see where I stand in rankings. Oh, wow. Okay, I am first once again. Or admittedly, this time I am playing a little earlier than usual, so I wouldn't be surprised if people would be able to get a higher score. I see Zembra here with 1185 and Summerfox with 1158. Not a bad score. I wouldn't be surprised if they were not able to pull off the Highlander and combo modifier and the Curse modifier. That did require me skipping an elite at the end to be able to do that. So, yeah, very happy with that. Look at that. Look at that. This does not happen often. Or just might be the first time. Although, again, I am expected to fall down. Because, you know, I did miss... I'm pretty sure an extra 50 points for perfecting one more boss would have been possible. And maybe getting a little luckier with some of the elites. So, yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. Let's do the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a defect run with the shiny purple cards and Night Terrors modifiers, and yeah, I got first place with more than 50 points above second place, which Cyberfox is tied with. So the way I got first place is I took the tiny chest, and that made a big difference. Honestly, I did not see a reason not to take it. I honestly thought I would not have been able to get curses. I thought tiny chest would just get me more relics, but that was the key. I was able to get perfect all the elites, all the 7 elites, all the bosses, got Highlander and curses. I did get the normality event, and then was able to remove one of the normalities, and that extra gold definitely helped. Yeah, I was able to get overkill. I missed the combo modifier, which Ole mentioned I could have easily gotten against the Hexagons, so another 25 points definitely would have been possible. I also missed the Lightspeed modifier, but was able to get the Ally Gold modifier just barely. I was very greedy yesterday. I wished a lot with Omniscience and the wished for a lot of gold, and yeah, was able to get the Ally Gold modifier too. So yeah, very happy with the score. First place. Yep. Next you have Cyberfox here, second place at 1431. And then you have Roland with 1417. Gemino got 1385 in the top 10. But yeah, almost 100 points less. And that 100 points comes from him not getting curses. He did not take tiny chests, and that made all the difference yesterday. Other than that, he had the same modifiers as me. Then you have Nick here with 1356. Pelt's got 1352. And I think that's it for any familiar names in top 100. A shout out to Alex, who got stuck in Act 2, watched my video, and then did not want to finish his run as to not replace my first place, which I do appreciate. Even though, I don't mind seeing Alex in first place, I do appreciate him skipping that. Anyway, that was it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.